And that is just simple waters. I choose to put the waters in a bag like that in case I need an additional bag, period. Markers. I have these hidden all over my kit, so if my family is following me and basically taking the lead and I'm leading them on where we're going and I'm doing that from a distance, there may come a time that we get separated, and if we get separated, I can drop a few, or my wife has NVGs just like I do, and I can use one that nobody can see, and I'll take it and I'll spin it like this, and she'll be able to pick me up very quickly, so we won't get lost. We also have a handful of words that we use, or clicking sounds to ensure that we don't get lost as well, because if you're not used to traveling with people at night at distances, it's very easy to get lost. It's also very easy to have someone take their eyes off of you. So when you're in a group, everybody's eyes needs to be on everybody at all the time. Okay, on to a couple of fun things, at least what I think are kind of fun. I'm not going to take them all out, but the first one I'm going to grab is what's called an Enola Gay smoke grenade. So this is the Enola Gay 18X. It produces roughly 90 seconds of the most intense smoke you can imagine. It's used, you can get them at photography stores or at enolagay.com, and they work. From my experience, these are far better than smoke grenades you would actually get inside of the military. Far better. And you need to remember that in order to really conceal yourself, it's not going to conceal you from any thermal or anything like that, but you need to mix colors. So you need to throw more than one color. And you need to pay attention to the wind to ensure that it's actually covering you. Also in here are this is something else that is completely legal. They use them for airsofts. I have went through a lot of trials to see which one is the best, and decimal readers, and this is a VB1, I can't think of the word, a VB1 Thunderstick flashbang. Yes, okay. So there's no actual firepower or black powder or anything in here to any degree whatsoever. What is actually in here is a pre-charged 12-gram CO2 tank. This thing, even though it's very hard, it feels like very hard plastic, it spans to the size of a large balloon. And when it goes off, it is tremendously loud. And I'll just real quick to show you how important I think these things are. I carry numerous of them, as I carry numerous of the smoke grenades. But this is such an amazing diversionary tactic just because of how loud it is. Whether you're bugged in, or whether you're on the road. The next ones you're going to remember for sure. Always keep these in front. Boonie cover. Different type of face mask. A scary face mask. Sets of gloves. Don't want to run out of gloves. When garbage stops being picked up, you want prick-proof gloves. And now we're going to look down at the bottom of the pack. This should be the spot where you have things you know you're going to need pretty quickly, and just the kind of like the most handy things there are in a pack. And the most handy things are usually the simplest. And what do I mean by that? Well, 550 cord. Unbelievably important. You want to shelter, you want to go to sleep, you need to sling something up, a bracket broke on a firearm, whatever it be, 550 cord, and electric tape. Black, mainly black tape. Medium and extremely strong zip ties. Must have Enola Gay ultimate match. This thing will start a fire. I don't care how wet the wood is. You can go ahead and look it up on Enola Gay's website. But you can have a stack of nearly just log soaked wood and take one of these, pop it, throw it in there, and you will be absolutely blown away. Obviously, you only want to use these in the cases of extreme, like you need to get warm right away. If you don't need to get warm right away, don't use these. Keep them, save them. They're very important. They can also be used for signaling because the phosphorus within them produces a light that is brighter than any flashlight you can buy. Okay, it goes along with the mop soup, potassium iodine pills. Everyone in my family has some in the pack. They know when to use them. I don't have enough space to carry climbing gear, but I am a good enough climber. I went through Marine Corps Assault climbing school that these few things will allow me to move all of my myself and all of my gear up and down, along with all the family's gear up and down. This is my actual chest rig. I'm not going to get into firearms on this video because I don't know the rules with YouTube. There are some things on here, like this looks just like a zip tie, which it is, but it also helps to hold my radio in place. And I have 4 full magazines in here, along with a couple that go into a side carrying pouch. I already showed you my MVG helmets, and the last thing, which I've also taken the firearm out of, is a tactical leg carrier. Now, all of this here, I have no plans of traveling with anybody with anybody being able to see any of it. So I hope that makes sense. It will be with me without a doubt, but I'm not going to be walking around making myself or my family a target ever while wearing that. If I am wearing that, things have gotten very, very bad. And, you know, I'm probably most likely just trying to stay alive myself. So this next one is amazing. Me and my wife both carry one because they can be folded down so easily and put into our bags. Incredibly easily. This is No Cavity Arms MA2 762 by 30 caliber 762. I have it firing 110 grain. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Let me grab one second. This is just for you to get an actual size of how big this actual round is. Like I said, it's a 100 grain slug. Magazines carry 10. You get about 40 shots per fill. Each of them we carry 4 magazines with. They are supersonic, traveling around 12 to 1300 feet per second, how we currently have them tuned. They are more than ethical for taking down large game. If you're a good shot, I feel absolutely comfortable taking down an elk or a moose with one of these things. I mean, absolutely comfortable. Now, the cool thing about the air gun in the PCP world is you can also carry the pump inside of your bag as well. So, in this little tiny box that I keep ammunition in, me and my wife, the tiny box right there, I can carry 10,000 rounds of 30 caliber, okay? 10,000 rounds each of 30 caliber. And that would, I mean, being able to carry that many rounds is just absolutely nothing compares to it. I don't care what anybody says about traditional firearms. Of course, yes, I have a traditional firearm that is going to be my primary, but bullets don't last, okay? I actually have a little mold in here as well that if I want to form my own 30 caliber rounds, I can do so. It's just grab some lead and put it together. Unbelievably reliable. And like I said, this gun comes with something special. So, unscrewed hand. And now, this is the quietest firearm. Well, it's not a firearm, it's a PCP that you have ever fired before in your life. You basically